Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your man Limbi Kanimtonga, your favorite photographer, your international photographer. It's another beautiful day. Of course, this season we're celebrating Christmas. I hope you and your family are having a good time, and I hope you're celebrating responsibly as a Zambian citizen. Before we even get anywhere, disclaimer. Whatever you hear me say is my personal opinion and not for any company that you might see me with out there. I'm part of the community as a sports photographer, and I experienced most of these things, most of the football activities firsthand on the ground. So hence me vlogging and connecting to my fans and my people. Secondly, this vlog is not sponsored by any company. It's self-sponsored, so if I'm to mention any company on this vlog, it's for the sake of entertainment or educational purposes, or in those lines. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Africa is watching the AFCON, and the AFCON is being broadcasted on more than 180 territories right now. The previous AFCON in 2023 was in actually 173 territories to be specific, but this one has grown bigger, which means more eyes, more audience, more views. And it's quite something for our country, Zambia. I remember in the 2012 when we got the Africa Cup, our country was on fire. Our country was on fire. Like, people were blazing with happiness. I remember personally, I was not so much into football, but for that one, that's where my interest of football started from. I was very young by then, and I remember two moments. I remember two moments that have made Zambia like the happiest times of our country. Two moments: the time when we got the Africa Cup, and the time when Michael Sata won the elections. I won't go into details for that, but those are the times that I know our country united and we celebrated together as a country. When the Zambian national team steps onto the pitch, Zambians support. They support, especially when the national team is giving good results. That we cannot run away from. Let me show you some of my experience in the stadium whilst I was covering the national team on one of the World Cup qualifier games at Levi Mwanawasa Stadium. Let me just show you. Okay, Zambia was Zambia, nalelo wina chipolo polo. Was Zambia, yeah, was Zambia chipolo polo. Da 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 da. Ha! Check this out. Look at this. Priceless. And when everybody unites, this was an electrifying moment for me. And it was my first time being in a stadium that was fully packed and everybody was in one accord. We supported Zambia that day and Zambia won. It gives me pride as a Zambian to see my team go to the Africa Cup. Why I say my team? Because I'm a Zambian. I mean, guys, let's support the team. I mean, Bolam Zambia, ndiye much later pamos. Even ukalangana chena matown pusana che. If you look at Mazabuka here in Chingola, Lusaka not as much, but yeah, Lusaka. Football usually brings people together in one place, and we get to celebrate and we get to experience priceless moments. Zambia is playing Comoros today, and what are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section. Inenemwine nalanda ati Zambia 2, Comoros 1. Zambia 2, Comoros 1. That's my prediction. Looking at the way Zambia has been performing, scoring a 2. you know? Yeah, so that's my prediction. What are your predictions for the game today? Leave a comment in the comment section. Images of the AFCON. Here we go. Total engine. So here we go. Found it. Okay, so I just want to take time to look. See that? All right. Just want to take some time to look at some of the images that are posted on. Okay, beautiful. That are posted on the Total Energy Africa Cup. Let me see. All right, nice. Let's see, is there anything that we could look at? I can see highlights there, most recent games. Is there a gallery here? Let's do this. Okay. This is a good image. This is a see-through image. This is yeah. This is I like this. Nice. This is good. I like this image. I can tell that the camera guy was on the other side of the goal, and this must be a 400mm lens, and he just beamed in through behind the goal net through to the other corner just to capture the celebration. This of Ivory Coast. This was yesterday. Okay, this is a great shot. This is right after they scored. Ahmad scored. Let's see. Let me look at some other good shots right here. Look at that. This is, so these are celebration shots. These are good shots. These are good shots. Here's what I can say about this image. The main subject, that's the captain. The main subject here, the main subject, that's the captain, is in frame. Number one. Number two, he's in focus, and that's quite something. And most and more importantly, it's what he's doing. He's celebrating. It looks like he's from scoring, and this is a celebration run or jump in a way. This is very cardinal as a camera guy to separate the background. So imagine if this background, imagine if you could also see the expression of the people in the terraces. Kumbuyoko, the Blair side. Imagine. Your focus would straight go to see, oh, how did that one open their mouth so wide? So, so the depth of field, which blurs the background, separates the subject from the background, isolates the subject from the background, and you are able to see the main subject sharp and clear. This is a good shot. That's a good shot, my guy. Same here. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is a celebration. These are iconic shots. These are shots that make history. I mean, let me even see something. Like I said, if you did not capture it, you did not own it. You're not part of history. Not after somebody wins there and then fuck up on my page pan on my shine. Yeah, Chakuti, thanks you for your service. Yeah. When you are not there when this person was trying to get there, you want to be there when. What's your problem? Okay, so listen. Okay. So far, the imagery that is going on at the Africa Cup is very good. It's very good, and I can't wait to see what we have in store. Look at this. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Brilliant at another level. The jump, and he's caught right in the middle of the air, celebrating. Look, his face, we can see his face, and his expression, his badge. Oh, these are important facts. His badge, his face, his jersey number, and his facial expression. Very good. We can see all that in one image. And the ground is aligned. It's straight. There are a couple of things that technically needs to be right for an image to meet the standards, the professional standard, and it's just these things: alignment, framing, rule of thirds. This guy is right in the middle. I can see the rule of thirds that has been used here, and image processing, very clear, almost like you're looking at it in real life, and that's matter. There's no exaggerated color. Very important, very, very important. This is Nigeria. If you could see images that are really making trends are celebration images. So there's an image I'd like to talk about. Just remember, a Zambian image. Where is it? I hope I'm gonna find it. Okay, Zambians can be funny. Let me just do this. Africa Cup. I hope I'm gonna find it. That image is quite. Come on, guys, come on. I have to find it.
With you.
Well, let me do this. Zambia supporters. Zambian supporter. Aha! Here we go. This image, well, I have a lot to say. It's quite unfortunate that we have now discovered that it's an AI image. I mean, I knew this from the get-go, to be honest, that this is an AI image because these ladies just look too perfect. I know there are ladies that are perfect, I will not, but these ladies look too perfect from what is going on. They don't look like they're part of the celebrations going on. Look, first of all, it's like it's the same face that is multiplied twice. Secondly, I'm not seeing, as much as they're putting on orange, they are not putting on Zambian colors like the rest of the guys that are around them. Who did they come with? Scarf, guys. Scarf, chape. So this, I found this very interesting. I found this on social media. Oh, by the way, this is published by how do you read this name? Uslid Nyimba. If I'm right, please correct me in the comment section. I don't know how to read this name, but he was mentioning to say Zambian supporters in Morocco. These are signs that Zambia will get the Africa Cup of Nations. The same Zambia who drew Mali. Of course, we have the potential to do so, man. Beyond football, there's a conversation that very few people are having around football. Africa is watching the AFCON, and over 180 territories are broadcasting these games. Zambia being one of the countries and the teams playing in the AFCON, it must raise questions. Are we part of history? And what is being part of history? Being part of history is being present. Being present in the moment. Most companies in the Western world have understood the art of branding. They have understood the art of delivery. When you place yourself at a moment where everyone's attention is, you will be seen and you'll be considered important. Because as they remember that event, as they remember that time that you were present, that special time of their life that you were present, I mean, you were there, and as a company, you will be remembered, you will be cherished because you considered what mattered to our heart. It's like a best friend showing up at your wedding day. He might not come with all the monies for the wedding, but the fact that he's present, you will remember each time because that was a special day for you. Why am I saying that? Let me give an example of the Nchwala ceremony. On a personal level, I was watching the Nchwala ceremony on Zamtel page. Like those guys were getting images like every day, every hour there was an image on Zamtel page that was wow, that was important. And for us who are in the Copper Belt, very far from Chipata, but interested to see what's going on there. What did I do? I was scrolling to Zamtel's page to see, oh, what's going on, and I'll see some beautiful shots. That right there is being community sensitive. That right there is branding at another level. And that's what advertising is. It's no longer about adverts. Adverts interrupt people. I mean, who likes to be interrupted? Adverts, let's be honest, adverts interrupt people, but images, presence is the new advertising now. If you do not capture history, you are not part of history. So I have seen stories fade away. But images keep on, images lasting a test of time. Kulima adverts, kwati tenzoli la boom siya wela, tenzoli la boom siya wela. Those great adverts, great ads, and for sure, they had a lasting impact in our lives. That advert is gone. But there are images that were taken in the 1960s, they still have impact. Ads pass and they have a limited audience, but images speak to a wider audience. Okay, enough of that talk. What am I trying to say? Branding. Zambian companies, where are we regarding the AFCON? What are we doing about it? Yes, it might cost a lot of money, but these are the events that we need to use to market ourselves as Zambians. Let's be honest. These are the events that we need to use to market ourselves as Zambian companies. Make an arrangement with a photojournalist, a photographer. Make an arrangement. Send them to the AFCON because Zambia is there. Sponsor their trip. Sponsor their logistics. And make sure that they give you live intel. When I say live intel, I'm not saying reporting like news. Images just. Nothing. Images just. Images. The arrival of the team. What's going on. The opening ceremony. The artists that are performing. The Zambian artists that were singing there. Those are opportunities. These are lost opportunities already. But beyond the game, let's begin to look at things with eyes of responsible citizens who want to sell the brand of Zambia, who wants to sell Zambia. You know, I speak like this as a sports photographer. I speak like this as a sports photographer who has a heart for Zambia and who's passionate for, I am passionate for what I do. I am definitely passionate for what I do. And it's my heart bleeds when I don't see us representing well. My heart bleeds. Designers, where are you? Where are the designers that could have probably offered to make something for the national team to market their own brand? I mean, their arrival, you saw other countries coming in all these beautiful attires. I saw Ivory Coast in some, you know, I saw each country, each football team came with a certain designer look that that spoke culture, that spoke pride, that spoke patriotism. And that's how we should learn to be as a country. Nigeria, you guys are doing a good job. I like your jersey, your appearance, your pride. It's on another level. I mean, big ups to you guys. If there's any Nigerian watching this, please leave a comment in the section. You they do a good job now. You do a good job now. You people make us look like we don't do nothing now. As Zambia faces Comoros today, as you watch the game, as a company, as a brand, start thinking on how we can be sending representatives to these games. Representatives who will be present to deliver real-time images, to deliver real-time news. to deliver the actual experience of the AFCON. It might not be the AFCON, it could be the Olympics. It's about that time Zambia stood for itself and represented itself for what it really is. We have talent, we have skill, and we have people. These big events, that's all that matters. Talent, skill, and people. That's all that matters, and we have all that. So whenever we have major events, brand companies, Zambian brand companies, let's consider sending people to go and be part of history, because you as a company will be part of history making in our country. Last but not the least, I'm your boy Limbi Kanimtonga, your favorite photographer. I'm excited to be here once again, and this is my vlog. Support me by liking and sharing this vlog, and that will be of great help to me. Ciao.
Limbi Kanimtonga photography, proudly setting the industry energy. Proudly setting the industry energy. I don't just take pictures, I create impact. Every shot